everything is in the waters, in that river. Thank God nobody got hurt. We kids, like 12, 13 years old or something like that. And after I found out halfway through the thing, halfway through the ride on the water, everybody at the own end too. Hopefully you can swim when you had a life jacket on. And what's protecting your feet? Some of them something biting you, getting up next to you. Especially at that particular one, they've got that particular river, has water moccasins. That's a water snake. Ain't no coming back from that. Ain't no pet moccasins. So yeah, you don't get stung by one of those bit, whatever they do. Like a eel almost. Electrocuted by the fish. So yeah, nature. Sometimes nature is with you. Sometimes nature is against you. Anyway, nature doing what nature does. Hierarchy. It's just natural. That's nature. And Mother Nature. Don't mess with Mother Nature. She will mess you up. I appreciate y'all coming to me, man. Attention. Likes and all that. I appreciate the likes. Appreciate the attention. I've been doing it up. 13, 14 months now. It's been fun getting to know y'all. I see you. Let me read your comment just a second. Let me slow down. Where am I headed? Yeah, I'm gonna get back at the rack at the studio, so I can finish up my order. I got a truck coming Friday to take me for bits and pieces for the recycle. I just did a video called "The Numbers Live." I released that right after this, and then put my tag on it. And copper prices are $3.97. Number 2 copper. So guess what? That's easy. You come up with some bread real quick just by stripping your wires and getting those copper motors out. Yeah, the tax man coming and the tow man coming. If you don't pay your bill, so you got to pay your bill. So yeah, we'll be right back with you in just a second. We'll let a little bit of this music play for you. A little bit of this music that I produced. Yeah, and I appreciate you coming through, man. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, and how do you say Mr. I or Mr. L? 555 No, 555. Yeah. So it'll be just a second. We get this part done, and I'll play a little bit of my music. Got a little bit of choice words in there, so we will turn down the treble. We'll turn down the treble. Because I don't want to get in trouble for what these guys said. I produced it, but I couldn't control what they said. Turn down low, because I can't get no strikes. And the only strike I'm going to get is for me, because I can't condone a whole bunch of cussing and stuff. So anyway, that's what I've got. Woo. All of them. Hold on just a second. Be right with you. Yeah, boy had to come back. More scratches in a match and do it again. Yeah, and let's play the play the clean version. Turn it up a little bit. So I appreciate you coming through. Thanks for the like, bro. Thanks. Hey, Mr. Al, Mr. I. While we talking on cell phone. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. Made in Brazil. I'll be talking on cell phone. Hey, hold on, baby. Along the phone. Okay, hold on. Appreciate it, man. Thank y'all. Hey. Hold on. We eating hamburgers today, and tomorrow we gonna play. Later we gonna play. Already. It's a jam. M69. or M69, yeah. Hey, yeah, lost to gone. Copywritten by me. So we go back to the story. Nature. Back to the script. Nature, nature, nature. This is what this one called. This one's called nature. Why? Why are you calling it nature? Because nature is real. We all have. Hope you have some human nature. You know what I'm saying? What a nice song by sung by Michael Jackson, and that he did not write them lyrics. Okay. They showing the dude now that wrote the lyrics. He don't look like Rod Temperton either. A lot of people wrote for a lot of people that sing good songs. You know, Human Nature, man. What a good song. It's good to be natural. It's good to have nature. It's good to sometimes just do it a little. Just got a hamburger. Hamburgers are $10 now. $10. The junior hamburger is $2. Okay, let's do the math. We got to do it naturally, and my nature is to try to save a couple bucks when you don't have a lot of money in your pocket and you want to save it for something else. It's best you go with the budget and do 2 budgets, do 3 budgets. Three junior hamburgers add up to 1 regular hamburger. Do that math real fast. Don't need no French fries. I don't need no soda, no drink. I got my own drink. I got a can of soda if I wanted it. Thing of water if I wanted it. I got other foods. Chips. I don't need no French fries, bro. We on budget. We don't spend nothing but $5 here for 2 people to eat. We eating a kiddie meal. We gotta do it. Kiddie meal. Thank y'all for coming, man. I appreciate it. Just step in and say what's up to your man. Say what's up to the guy. Say what's up to the scholar. Yes, yes. We make everything look natural. Some things ain't. Sometimes nature calls. Ooh, the nature calls. You get older. Yeah, you know what time it is. You better make your way to that toilet. Yeah. You better make your way to the toilet, B. Make your way to the urinal. When I get my house, when I design my rep the way I want it, I want to design it floor up. You can do that. Okay? Design your building, design your establishment. I want it to be nice, but I want a couple things changed. Sometimes I don't want to go in the bathroom and use the toilet. Why not have a urinal put in my in my bathroom. So, or it wouldn't even have to be a bathroom, it could be like a half bathroom. Sometimes I just gotta go. The urge, put it between in the hallway or something. Put it in between going to the toilet. If you gotta go to the toilet, you're gonna be there for a while, right? So give me schematics on the design of saying, hey, this right here, this is like a little half bathroom, a guest bathroom. But make mine just a little cut where there's a urinal and the sanitary floor. Close the door, a little quick little closet, just go halfway. I ain't got to go all the way down the hallway or go to the bedroom. Just go around the other way. I can go right there. Whiz. Done. Ain't nobody thinking like that, man. You got a boudoir, boudoir, or whatever it's called. You wash it. I want one of those too. I have to get used to that. Wash them down there like that on a regular basis. That's pretty cool. I didn't, we don't have that custom a lot over here in America. You can have it done. No, you can do your thing. Yeah, keep it all natural. Put a little swing in it. Swing it. Yeah, living in nature. There's a couple rules to living in nature. You're living in the woods or you're living in a wooded area. Yeah, a wooded area. You would have to be careful rules to the game. You'll find out. Especially there's a lot of wildlife out there. If you got a shiny window shows a reflection, man, them deer will come right through that window, or they'll hurt themselves trying, cause some kind of problem. So you gotta watch that. Got other animals that creepers. You gotta know how to ward them off. You gotta know how to put things, citrus, things like that, detergent. My dad figured that one. He put detergent in his grass. He kept the ants away, or any other little creepers. They better not go in my daddy yard. My daddy yard was clean. You go out there and walk on the grass at St. Augustine, and then Jake Fisker's on the sides. But you walk on the lawn and them thick blades of St. Augustine grass. Get on there and feel like you're walking on a carpet. And it's thick, but it's soft, and it feels good. You know you're not gonna have any rodents running up your leg or none of that. You can lay on the ground, and it smelled good. It had detergent in it. The detergent type of fertilizer, and it kind of fertilized the grass a little bit. That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't know that. But hey, man, that was a nice little way to do things. Very nice. Very nice. Word up to MF Doom. Zev Love X. Still be talking in rhyme even as an old fart. Yep. I'm an old guy that still says rhymes. I push rhymes like, wait. Yeah. Cute. Yay. Yeah. I write and produce myself just as fast. He said, I write and produce other people's. I write and produce myself just as fast. Keep my hair like this. Got no time for Jerry curls. Attracting only women, not attracting little girls. But the girls look so good, but their brain is not ready. I don't know. I'd rather talk to a woman because her mind is so steady. So here we go. Yeah. KRS-One, man. My brother over there, that's Kenny Parker. My other brother, ICU, is much darker. Wow. Dude, love them rhymes, man. I like some Be Nice. I bought both his. I bought the version of Human TR-808 when he was with Boogie Down. Yeah, man. I like good music, man. Did I meet? Yeah, I met him. I met him before. I met Chris and I met D Nice. Yeah, I met D Nice. He came to my store on that second album. The second album, To the Rescue. It was funky, man. That was funky. It reminded me of Phife Dawg's solo album, Ventilation. The beats were more up front, still thick with hip hop, but just a little bit more acute. The lyrics were a little bit more progressive because rap was changing on those second albums and such at that time. Rap was changing, man. You couldn't come out with the same style you did 2-3 years ago. You better be up with what everybody else is into and be clever with it your way. And D Nice did that. That To the Rescue album, I think we had maybe 2-3 hits on there. It charted. What a good record, man. I wish Phife Dawg would have got a little bit more shine naturally. Powers that be. Excuse the mother, Daisy D. Hoops and loops, throwing them out. And I'm happy about to get on the route. Yeah. I'm gonna put these together, baby. So we'll get a haircut tomorrow. He said he's gone for the day. Should have called earlier, but hey, I want you at your best when you cut my hair. I don't want, I have to have that level, because that top part is egg shaped. You don't cut heavy right there. You leave some hair up there. You make the other hair match that and coordinate. And do the John Witherspoon's movie. Boy, I wish I could act out John Witherspoon. That's gonna be a good story right there. That's gonna be a real good story. But with the voice, it'll be some different inflections. I'll be able to do that. And we're going to try out the voice synthesizer and the voice machine. See if we get some different tones. Because I did it to Earl Nightingale. Naturally, his voice is kind of irritating. And naturally, I want to hear something pleasant. But I like the knowledge that he was dropping. Zig Ziglar, same thing. Joel Osteen, same thing. I'm like, these dudes are good with this information. I appreciate it. I need that information to go to the next level, to live, to get things right, to build, to think, to ponder on. It's pedagogy in itself, audio cassettes, audio programs, self-help tapes. But when I read their books, that is difficult. You done listen to this person so long, naturally your ears get fatigued. You're like, wow, man. I'm reading so-and-so's book, and he's like, damn, how would you like it? I'm like, I'm reading the book, and I hear that voice in my head. I'm like, this is torture. This is torture. It's just straight torture. I gotta call my boy. I see him. I think I see him. I fell asleep, Tannis. I went to sleep, bro. Supposed to go eat at the new restaurant they just built. And I had some coins in my pocket, but I had to go to sleep. I think that was the night I slept 6. I think I slept 6 hours straight. I 7 hours straight. But I did wake up every hour thinking, oh, time gone, I gotta go, gotta do this, gotta do that. I wake up an hour, and I say, oh, it's just an hour. Wake up again, oh, it's just another hour. Wake up again, oh, it's 2 hours. Wake up again, it's 30 minutes. Wake up again, it's an hour again. Wake up again, it's an hour again. I'm like, oh man, I'm getting some sleep in, some good sleep. And I'm not even inebriated or on anything. I'm like, yeah, let me get some of this good rest, some REM sleep. And don't you know my hand is been healed back up? And I need to put some more Neosporin and some benzoyl peroxide naturally. You want to take care of yourself in nature, using nature. Aloe vera, the nature of aloe vera. There's so many uses for it. Eucalyptus, the leaves, the tea, all this stuff. Elderberry, all these things work. Turmeric, I'm loving turmeric right now. I'm loving cayenne pepper. I'm loving any natural spices and herbs, garlic and herbs, Cajun herbs. I'm loving it. Yeah, I'm really loving it, dude. I'm really loving that. That natural stuff, natural things that are grown in nature, you know, from a tree or a plant or an animal. Sometimes the animal, hey man, He put them chickens there to help us, man. You can be vegan all you want to be, and I ain't mad at you on that. Everybody do what you want to do. Everybody get righteous. Do what you want. Do what you need to do. That's your choice. You don't have to push it on me. I know better. I know that's a good thing to do. It's a good thing to do. Is not eat a whole lot of intake on meat, especially red meat. I can dig it, man. Can't cancel all my sponsors. It's all good. I got a hanger. That's cool. Sometimes you win. Sometimes you win. Yeah. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna do on that one. I'm gonna keep it copacetic and get in play, get in position to win. You must get into position naturally. You gotta get there. You gotta deal with nature. Ooh, nature was whooping butt last night. I think it was 20 degrees. Yeah, I had to stand out there and get mine. Yeah. Yeah. You got me messed up. I think I'm scared of some nature. Nature can take over. Move you out the picture. Naturally. Oh, you got bit? Should have had your steel toe boots on your Western cowboy boots. Thigh-high pants. Thigh-high, whatchamacallits. I can't escape my destiny sometimes. It's okay. It's okay, I'm not gonna cry about it. Got my keys on the thing, yeah, I'm cool. I ain't wore my keys on my my neck for a minute. And they said hi. What up now? Mojo holla, stick, blast, bust. Y'all be having some good names, man. Appreciate it, man. What's happening, brother? Oh, we in there, man. Another day. Yeah, hey, lady. All right. We made it. Yes. Made it to the stuff. We made it. What's up, G? Already. Woo! Yes, sir. a refreshing drink like a Sprite or something. So yeah, I had mute on. So that's good. And you didn't get to hear that part, maybe, I hope. So anyway, we'll redo that part on another podcast. This is deSz'e. Yeah, I might take this one down, put an edit on it, and use it as another video. Yeah, I can do that. Because I don't have that many likes on it yet, so that's cool. I don't have that many likes on it. So yeah, might as well edit, chop it up, take out any bad parts. In the muted parts, put whatever I need to put in there, another clip. Do some serious editing. It's a way to do this, man. No, I wasn't trying to be silly at nobody's store, not silly at nobody's establishment. No, but I will stand up. If you step on my toes, I'm going to say, ouch, man. I'm going to say that. It's going to be an ouch, bro. It's going to be a straight up ouch. Yeah, I have a right to say ouch, buddy. Handling me like anyway. He started. No way that he can. I'm just gonna let you keep swinging at me, or undercut me, and not give me attention. Yeah, I had to tell him he was one that didn't like me too. He forgot that he didn't like me when I first started coming there. I speak back, boy. Joy, boy. We did it, man. We back on the salad. Yeah, and that's just what that is, baby. I gotta stand up sometime, man. I can't just let nobody run over me. Even if they wasn't running over, it was implied. It was implied naturally. Natural feeling. Somebody that liked me. Naturally. The nature of it all. Yeah. The nature of it all, man. We're trying to be friendly, man. We're gonna have incidents and all that. But yeah, I'm glad I got to set the story straight at the store, man. Nobody trying to have no problems with that. Good guy. representatives, crowd stammering, crowd jammering, beats stammering, love landering, landering. Gotta look up that word, buddy. What does that mean? What does landering mean? To land. Yeah. So rude awakening at the end there, man. Go, deSz'e, go. Thank you, LaShawn Success Systems. Yeah. Good day, y'all. I appreciate that too. The Shangy girl came through already. Yeah, we got quite a lot of people came through. I appreciate that. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate the like. Appreciate y'all checking me out. Saying hi. Everybody said hi. That was cool, man. That was cool. So, hey, man, here I am. Had to end the live a better way, the battery and such. We're going to probably do this one again. And because I did say some things on freestyle that wasn't written that I really like. So I'm going to go back to the top. We resolved the issue that happened at the store the other day. So, ain't nobody starting nothing. Ain't no misbehaving over here, man. I'm trying to do good, man. I don't hate for nobody, man. I'm good. But if you don't like me and you show it, raise your voice at me, I have to raise my voice back. Or you say something underneath your breath, well, I'm going to say something underneath my breath, too. I ain't mad at nobody. I ain't got it out for nobody. I didn't start the fire. It was already burning. She checked me out the night before. And with a dry entry. She wasn't nice. Hey, how you doing? She wasn't none of that. Like she don't want to check me out type feeling. I'm like, dude, you ain't gotta like me. You ain't gotta like me, babe. You ain't gotta like me. And then homeboy said the same thing. I've already said that in a thing before. I said, you remember you didn't like me when you first started working here? So I ain't never liked you. I didn't like you I wasn't like that. I said, yes, you was. I come in and speak, and you would never say hi back. You turn your head. He walked off after that. Yeah, I had to tell you about yourself, because I didn't do it. I ain't do all this. I like all of y'all in here. Took you some time to warm up to me because I'm a different kind of guy. I come in with different heavenly wings. My wings are different. Like Mr. Farrakhan said about Michael Jackson. So here's the bonus: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is the end of the program, end of the podcast. Yeah, I had to do it right. I had to lay it right, man. So here's the bonus. I'm listening to Farrakhan, and he's talking about Michael Jackson, right? He said Michael was a special kind of soldier. Michael was a soldier now. He was a soldier. He was a funny looking kind of soldier. I can't with you, buddy. Come on, Farrakhan, you are something. I love it, man. I love it. He was a funny looking soldier. He had extra stripes on his jacket, extra medals, zippers and buttons and spikes. I'm laughing my butt off at this convention, this rally. And Farrakhan was going off, man. I loved it, man. That was tight. He said, no, Michael's a soldier. He's just funny looking soldier, that's all. I can't. That's that bonus in me, man. I had to put that one out there, man, because I heard that verbally. And I remember it, word for word, almost. I love it, man. I love it. So, I'm going to write the script down on this one and redo it, rescript it. and make it a video. Nature. And I did natural is one. I think I might do that one too. And just make those regular videos. And stick to the script. Be no running off. Be no interruptions or anything. Just go ahead and hit the points. And hit the relatable parts and the the FYI, for your information, the one to grow on, the suggestion box, all that'll still be there, but it'll be straight rhetoric. It'll be straight prose. Straight prose, a little bit of rhyme, but it'll be straight prose, and it'll be professional, and it'll be done in that way. I'm happy with myself. I'm not just bouncing around and getting off script. I can concentrate and put it down. Now I know some of the things I said, I reached for some things in this last live. So I want to write that down, what I said, and then put it with the other stuff I wrote and make it a full hour, full length thing about nature. And then thing about natural. It's 2 to 3 other videos I want to do that too, as well, with the editing. So we'll be looking into doing that. But I love the kids. I love everybody, man. I love the girls. I love the women. I love the mariachi band. I like them all, man. Polka music. Yeah. I get down with polka. Yeah. Name an artist. If I had a chance, I would name the artist of a polka artist. I used to know a lot. I used to work at a record store for over 4 to 5 years, maybe 7 years. I have to look at my resume to remember now. I'd always put that on the resume. I was there for a long time. And the movie theater for a long time. Oh, back when I used to walk to work to get to the movie theater, especially in the summer. And it was unlimited hours. You could work all day, get that big check every week. I think it was every week we got paid. Get that big check, but work as long as you can, even if you had to cook the popcorn, sweep out the theater, ride with her to the bank to deposit the money, or ride with him to the bank to deposit the money in the bank. Cause the movies was the place to be. And a lot of times, period. I can't even put a date on it. The 80s and the 90s was movie theaters, man. Mega movie theaters, small movie theaters, one screen theaters, majestic theater. No, it was a lot of theaters, and big churches were coming out. They had their own big screen. They could show their little Christian movie, not little Christian, but big Christian movies. I seen a movie at church. It scared the pants off me. We need more movies like that. That was like the world by the end type thing. And it was that same thing that when the gas went up, the scarcity, everybody was scared that everything's going to be too high. The food went up. Nobody could afford anything anymore. The traffic was stopped on the freeway. Nobody could move. Everything's jammed up. It was just too much turmoil and crap happening in that movie. And it was apocalyptic, and it was telling you something, and some of those things came to pass. Little as it be known, some of those other movies with the conspiracy theory, I was invited to go to those movies, special showing of this particular movie, especially about the Fed and the Federal Reserve and all that. I get to learn a whole lot of stuff. by listening to talk radio. And when they have events, you go to those events and you right there with people who are doing big things, people who are thinking, people who are thinking outside of the box, people that are interested in what's happening, what's happened, and what's going to happen next. That's a totally different crowd. Totally different crowd from the regular Joe, the regular person. The regular person don't care about how the Federal Reserve has changed over the years or what they doing now, who is the leader or the appointed leader for the Federal Reserve. They don't know where the Federal Reserve places are, all the different states. They don't know that stuff. They don't know about the money being backed by gold back in the days. They don't know it. Fiat currency. They don't know these terms. Is that natural? That you just don't give a rip about what's going on? Huh? Is that nature? That's the way it's going now. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, they got a Federal Reserve right here. Oh, yeah. So think about that. Think about this. Special Ed, shout out to Special Ed. Wow. He got a dog with a solid gold bone. God. Affirmations. Very good affirmations. Man, I got it made. Boom, 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 boom. You say, never boosted, never shoplifted. I'm the highest idol. Numero uno. Special Ed went hard, natural style right. He just came with it. I never go back. I never come whack. He's the boy, him and what's the name on the same song? And then that yeah, them on the same song for that Spike Lee movie. God, just another manic depressant. And Master Ace went hard on there. Buckshot went hard on that come rhyme, dude. Chopping it up Brooklyn style. I'm like, what is going on, dude? I thought the world was about to end with them all three on the same song. I was like, what? Oh man, those are three totally different styles of rap, and they made it work. Oh, it was beautiful, beautiful song. Love it when the credits roll on that song at the end of the movie. It's like it fit the movie. And that kind of rap wasn't even out at the time of the movie's tenure time, or the story of the movie. That kind of rap wasn't even out yet. So it worked because these guys were spitting bars that helped the picture of the movie. You like, man, I enjoyed this movie. I enjoyed the soundtrack. These boys came out with a jammer. Man, Special Eddie. And you thought Special Ed had fell off or something, but boy, he fell right up in that hip hop cut. That was crazy. Just another manic depressant. Scarface could rip that rhyme the way he wrote it in that meter. It was dope. Manic depressant. It's that kind of flow. He went hard on that. So anyway, yeah, nature. Yeah, nature in the way. Are you serious? Is nature in the way? And that's how we want to start it. Nature in the way. You gotta deal with the grass growing in between the cement, between the concrete. Strongly grows the grass, forever growing. One of my lyrics. That's crazy, you know. That grass can dang near uprooting, come through the cement. He really wants to get through there, or really wants some seedlings or something, and it starts his own weeds. Boy, weeds everywhere. Already is the time. Oh, that's Crystal. All right, we'll check her out too. Yeah, weeds and stuff. Weeds and such that you don't need. Acapulco Gold is bad. No stems or seeds. What do you say? No stems or seeds that you don't need. Acapulco Gold is bad. Talking about Cheech and Chong. Cheech and Chong, a variety album. They had albums as well as movies. Comedy albums. So you listen to them and you hear the jokes. You're not there, but you hear the jokes. You hear the skits. You learn the characters. You learn Cheech Marin and Tommy Chong. They are going off as comedians, writers, and actors, and voice actors. Man, it's like you saw the picture. Like you saw what they were talking about. This man was in court. Like, what is this? Sounds just like, the background, everything makes you feel like you're there. Some good skits, man. In the movies, Dave's not here. I'm trying to talk to Dave. Come on, it's me, man. Dave's not here. So yeah, you get that. It was just natural. And it was the nature of that movie. It was more than just about, weed and all that stuff. It was more than that. They put some heart into that movie. You walk by that one and the other movie. They had like 2 or 3 that I really liked. There was one that I really didn't get. I really didn't get that one. I guess where he's dressed up like the Saudi Arabian thing. I'm like, man, a lot of Arabs. I'm like, what's going on in this movie? It was like, no. It wasn't that natural feeling, man. It wasn't like it was reaching too hard. It was just a little cuter than all the other movies. I'm like, why are we doing this? Stick to the script, G. But they kept trying new stuff. And I hate to hear that Cheech Marin didn't get his shine like he thought he should have. He could write too. And my man took most of the credit and made it his way. Most of the skits went his way. And I'd get tired of that after a while. 20, 30 years later, dude, you go on a tour by yourself. Dude. You don't want me to put my 2 cents in, and you taking all of it's all about your show. Come on, man. I thought we was boys. We done made 2, 3 bangers together. How come we can't stay together? How come we can't keep this going and you let me have some limelight? You sit back. You play the other role. Come on, let me see what you can do. I can't play the what's the name all the time. That ain't natural. You get stagnant. Oh, no, you're playing the dog again this one. You're playing the dog. You're Fido, and this is our 28th skit. You're still Fido. In the next skit, you're Fido, the crug dealer. What? In the next skit, you're Fido, the lawyer. Okay. In the next skit, you're Fido. I ain't gonna even say it. You know I'm finna say it, and I'm not gonna even say that. Y'all ain't finna get me caught up. Not with none of that mess, man. I had to clear my name today. They thought I acted a nut. No, I only get a nut. I only get a nut when somebody wants to nut up. Sorry. I hear it in your voice. And, hey, I got to change my voice too. Yeah, that's all. It's natural. It's nature. It's natural. It's natural. I can control myself. Just know what you did to me wasn't cool either. That little extra little stuff in your voice when you talk to me. No, I'm talking about that. That's all. That's all I was saying on stage, and I heard it. I heard animosity from me. You don't have to like me. In nature, I don't have to like every animal either, or every insect, because some of these insects and animals can harm you, and you be out of here on the next in heavenly YouTube. You be in terrestrial land. You be, are we on the air? You'll be the airs, the earth, wind, and the fire. You could be out there, you be the atmosphere. Your ashes will be flown across the seas, sprinkled across the world. Because them animals, G, ooh, nature strikes. When nature calls. When nature is not your friend, woo, you out of there just in moments. Anything could happen. So you got to watch out for all this stuff. You got to keep all of it in mind. All of it in, all of it in stride. All of it in stride. You got to. You got to think about certain things that nature, there's no answer to some things in nature. Why does lightning strike twice? In the same spot. Hit the same person twice. That's heavy. Some people 3. He wants you too, Malachi. Children of the Corn reference. The movie Children of the Corn. Near the end, the devil's taking people. He's taking all the children of the corn. All the zombies. Taking them up. Taking them down to the HEL. And I was like, what? This is sick, dude. What a sick movie. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. And the dude turns around, he got flames and all this stuff going around, this fire. He turns around and he says, he wants you too, Malachi. Malachi got to go because he signed his life to the devil. Everybody had to go. It was devil time. What an ignorant, ugly butt movie. Children of the, yeah. Oh, I didn't like that. I was scared. I don't like Jeepers Creepers either. I just don't like creepy stuff like that. I don't. Dracula, spectacular, back you up like Dracula. Piece 2. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Never got their second album, but the first album. Now how irrelevant is the Grasshopper? Them boys went hard. Them boys, and they were Christian rap group. I didn't know that. I think one of them, he would cuss every once in a while. But there was a Christian rap group. I did not know that. The lyrics were clean. I enjoyed the lyrics. The music, spectacular. Back you up like Dracula. Strange, and I like it. They sample that cameo. And the other video, that was a Gap band. Calhoun has played the drums for the Gap band. I said, and I have to correct that some kind of way, because, excuse me again, Calhoun played the drums and programmed my drums on Out With Friends. Song that I'm bringing out in a little bit. Right person to sing it. I don't want no bot singing. I don't want no AI robot singing it. I want a person that is deserving and has the voice to put that out so we can hear it. We need to hear some good singing. Where the auto-tune Melodyne is not on. Sorry, and the auto-correction, all these other little things, waves, all these different correcting notes. I don't want none of that, man. We're going back to the old school, bro. Or you can mess up on the mic, okay? You just messed up right there. Sorry. Not sorry. You're not getting another chance. This is it. We don't have 2 more years to put this album together. We don't. This is it. Wrap it up. I'll take it. Fabulous Thunderbirds. Oak Cliff, Texas. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Oak Cliff, Texas. Usher Raymond, Oak Cliff, Texas. I said it. Mama, don't tell nobody I'm from here. Want nobody to know that. Boy, you used to live right there. I used to go to that club. That's another bonus. Yeah, he got fronted out. Yeah, he got fronted out by his mama. She went off. She went off on him. Be telling nobody that, mama. I'm from Atlanta. Oh, that was funny, dude. That was funny. I think I talked to Usher twice. I did a meet and greet thing, and he came to the record store another time, and that was it. And nothing like we cool or nothing. It's just I got to meet the dude and interact with him. Tevin Campbell too, and Brandy, and there's so many people to learn to list. A lot of groups to list. A lot of groups that this didn't get. They did not, excuse me, they did not get that chance. The rapper Smitty, Doug Smitty. Boy, that was a good record, though. It was a good record. Sex Fiends, good record. Good single. The single came with a condom. A red condom. Colored condoms were in at that time. You get the CD, you get a condom. You get a tape, you get a condom in it. It was wrapped on it with the rapper. Sex Fiends had a song called Hey Hoes. I told you it comes up. It's not my fault. It just comes up in every show. Because they got to eat too. And there's so many ways you can use that word. 304. Yeah, so many ways you can use that word, man. And it just, hey, man, it's essential in life. And it helps people too sometimes. It can help you kill a snake. It can also help you with your snake. Music to get yourself together by. Yeah. It's deSz'e, man. Scrap TV, man. We did it again, man. I came through. Ooh, squeeze a little bit more. Squeeze a little bit more, deSz'e. Squeeze a little bit more out of the fruit. Out of that vegetable. Got some water still left in it. You need a certain time on the skillet that the vegetable gives up the water that it has inside of it. And yeah, you gotta wait for certain things to happen when you're cooking. That's why sometimes these packaged meals, they not all that. It might be one thing in there good, but the other stuff has no sodium, no flavor, no taste, no spices, no herbs, no sugar, no brown sugar, no nothing. I'm like, what? Yuck. Brother deSz'e says, yuck. Word up. Exclaim. Are you mad at them? I like Brother J. I like Professor X. I like Sugar Shaft. I like ISIS. Yeah, I like all them cats, man. Nature in the way. Again, is it in the way or are you in the way? These animals and pests and owls and all that stuff, they've been here before you. Okay? We try to live in harmony with the animals, but they will run, and it's like a bad apartment that had a bad name. Action Square Apartments. I had to kind of change it up a little bit. And they known. They was known. There was a lot of people went on to the other side of life at those apartments. Those apartments were the worst apartments that you could ever think. Worse than the Carter in New Jack City. The worst apartments. You go in there and you might not make it out of there. The cops were scared to go in there. You need a SWAT team to go in there with body gear, body armor. That's how dirty it got in Action Square Apartments. Then they want to change it to a whole nother name, Lattery Yorts. Lattery Yorts. But it's the same apartments, bro. Ain't nothing changed. You change the name under new management. Who cares? Still, you change the color of the building, but the spirit is still there. Naturally. The nature of that environment over there, ducked off behind 2 or 3 other apartments. You gotta walk a long way to get to the store. You gotta pass up 2 other apartments to get to the store. Sometimes, depending on where you live, on the front part or the back. You might have to have a fight. Somebody might, who you jacking? You, baby, what? Paula Perry was her name. Yeah, Paula Perry G, my friend on Facebook, she was cool. I like her on Master Ace's album. I was trying to think of her name the other night. But Paula, I'm coming to get you. I'm gonna get here. Master Ace went off on there. Paula Perry went off the grid. Man, who you jacking? You, baby, what? You, baby, what? You, baby, check it out. You, baby, what? You, baby, what? You, baby, check it out. Yeah, it's deSz'e, Scrap TV. We did it again, baby. We did it. We right there at the minutes, man. Right there at the minutes. Jeez, I did it, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Whoa. Thank you. One more day. One more time. One more chance. And I got to resume my live from earlier. Some of it muted. It's cool. Some of it probably didn't need to be replayed. I told dude, don't be saying no names, bro. Please don't say no names. I don't even know your name. But I know you didn't like me when I first met you. You wouldn't even say nothing to me. I'm just speaking to everybody. I'm like, nah, bro. I didn't do that. I did not like you. Yeah, you didn't like me, bro. I saw it. I felt it in your spirit. Your body language, everything. You turn your head when I come in. And now I'm cool with you, cool. But I wasn't trying to bust homegirl out. I'm not trying to bust anybody out. I got self-control. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give a girl apology, man. I'm in apologetic. Catch 22 these last 4 days. On the last week. I apologize. I apologize to tennis. Was it yesterday or the day before? Called me, asked me if we're gonna go eat. I'm like, man, I want to do that. And sat there and went to sleep for 6 to 7 hours. I needed them 6. I needed some REM sleep. Because them cat naps, them 30-minute naps, them 20-minute naps, them 10-minute naps, 5 minutes in, let me close my eyes. Let me lay on the floor flat. Let me ground myself. And I'm ready to go back again. For 7 months straight. Unless I had to go to some event, like a wake or a funeral or something. I try to take time so I can spend the time with my grandson, and, babysitting and stuff like that. But this business has to be taken care of right now. The only way I'm going to make it is finish everything that I started. Everything gotta go. Everything. Finna liquidate everything by the grace of God. This is it, y'all. Any more resistance, man, I'm gonna be upset. If I don't complete my mission, I'm mad at somebody else. I'm not gonna even say it on here. That's sacrilegious. I know better. That boy had. That's a curse. That's sacrilegious, bro. I don't even care if you went to that church. You don't put your face under those words. Something about those words, man. Something about that monument. It's royal, it's righteous. You have to show reverence. You have to show respect to the religion. Not to be religious, but you have to pay attention to that religion. That was up there before you was born. And you don't get to put your head right there. I ain't gonna say no more. That's a whole nother video. Now, if you did this, change the letters. You change the numerology of the letters. You change the order of the letters. Suggestion box. You can have it up there. Probably the same font. But you better not say them words. You done. The Christians, you already upset the Christians. The Catholics, Presbyterians, the Baptists, the 7 Days Adventists, the Muslims. You done pissed everybody off with that one. That one with that, yeah. You think it's cool and cute. Or somebody did. Who directed this video? You heard of Charles in Charge? Well, I'm Daryl, and this is my studio. Yeah, no, it's real cool. It's real cool. That was Fear of a Black Hat movie that you need to see. You need to see that before you go see another movie. Just see this silly looking movie. It's almost like Spinal Tap. Like you're stuck in a daze, listening and watching the history of rap and hip hop. Some of it, at least, to get the main parts down. And the characters mimic some of the biggest artists in the game. The color scheme is incredible. That was a natural feeling to the casting of Fear of a Black Hat. I think the casting for Tales of the Hood, Tales from the Hood movie, I'll be like, nah, y'all need just a little more. My Spike Lee, I don't know, man. I think we need a little bit more on that one. A little bit more. It looked like a B movie almost. And my man acted real awesome. Set was cool. but just a little, maybe a newer camera or something. I don't know. I think it was something just wasn't natural to me. Or the nature of that was on her anyway, and education about the urban men, black, Latino, Puerto Rican, white, all these gang wars and wearing these colors and all that stuff, and all this rivalry and all this stuff that was going on, thievery, all this stuff, man. It's just he was trying to teach you a story in the movie, and he did it successfully. Scared the mess out of them boys when they was going through the labyrinth, going through the thing with the funeral director, played by Clarence, who played Prince Daddy in the movie Purple Rain. That dude is a heavy actor, man. I didn't know he was that good. He was doing live shows and movies. So yeah, definitely, man. It's deSz'e, man. This is deSz'e. Scrap TV, man. Yes. A bonus right there. That's a definite bonus. That's PSS. We put 2 bonuses in there. And we played a reprise of what happened, which you'll probably see the video. Maybe I'll hit the mute button with the audio, or maybe it's on there. I'll see the replay. The homeboy and them explaining what happened the other day, and it didn't go that way. I got to defend myself again. Oh, but use this. No, I got to put that in there. If it's not in there, you'll see me wording my mouth, protecting myself from them blaming some kind of in-treatment or mistreatment of one of their clerks, or me being mistreated. I know we clearing the air tonight. Everybody was there except homegirl. So yeah, let me clear the air out, because I'm not for just a bunch of calamity going over there and just starting up a fight. Where my homegirl at? Wanna fight them? No. It ain't that kind of party, man. Where my old lady at? You Snoop Dogg. Now my favorite record of Snoop. Naturally to me, and the nature of that album, I kind of relate, I guess, more. I like Doggy Style. I like, Murder Was the Case, and all these, Merkin Is the Case, and all these different albums that he had. But that first record on Rap Life, the second one they say is classic, I've heard it. Heard one song over there. And every album after that, I only heard one song, if I heard any. The Pharrell album, I think there was at least about 8 songs in there that could have been promoted. That could have been one of the albums of the year. Because Pharrell come in with that crispness, that commercial edge. It's more flashier grooves, flashier presentation. That should have been a commercial album. After that, the Snoop Lion and all that stuff, you experimenting with gospel and reggae music and all that. I feel you. Sexual eruption, all that stuff. Those weren't my records. I didn't like those. It was okay. I like the way that song starts. With them keys, them strings playing. I love that part. Lyrics are pretty cool, but I wouldn't be playing that all the time, though. It's just, we did play it all the time back then because it was a hit. But And then they had the little Kim part, the girl part. She did her part. She did her thing. She did her thing. I appreciate that. I just don't like when you do come out with a song and then another person comes in and it's like not the same energy. It don't hit the same. Especially if y'all are in the studio together, working on the song together, putting it together, putting it down. So we'll see if we can get this haircut in tomorrow. And all this stuff I got to do here, I have to get all this done tonight. This is the last night. I got to dig deep. I got to go. What do you say? Infinite waters, diving deep. Heavy bass. Heavy bass. Yeah. Rock school. I enjoyed that. So there it is. We out of there, man. We did it, man. Boom, right on time. And hey, man, catch me at 5 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the evening, Central Standard Time. If I'm not on, then 506, because I'm a 504 boy. I was cool with the 504 boys from Rap a Lot. Yeah. They made sure I was cool when I was there. They was cool brothers, man. They looked out for me. Showed me the ropes. We had to stay in the studio. We had to live at the studio. Sleep in a chair on the floor of the studio. Somebody slept in the car, they getting mad at the other person. They got a cab up out of there and went to the airport. They upset with the other member of the group. We had so many fights up there, fighting each other. Like, why are we doing this? We're erupting at the company that can help us go to the next level. We had a direction. And that's how I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be natural. The nature of the deal was going to be in our favor. Because I know how to write contracts. I know how to read them. I'm like, man, we would have been all right, man. I would have made sure that the manager couldn't stop me on that. Yeah, I know what I'm finna sign. So yeah, the thing could have been there. Ooh, my group got through there and we got on. What record company we was trying to get on? Island Records. You know, Bob Marley. God of Excellent was on one once, I think. Somebody changed labels and went to Island. Grace Jones is on Island. Part of Noise was on the island. We figured our sound, Booyah Tribe was on the island. Madonna was on Virgin. You know, it's either Island or Virgin. Let's put me with Richard Branson. Let me get some of that money, bro. Let's promote this record. And who is that? Who is that over that? I said Teresa's name earlier. Who is that? Violet Brown. Yeah. We knew Violet Brown. She was going to hook us up and put us with the right label. That's what she does. And we got sidetracked with a little big man. He put a claim on us. Said if we sign with anybody, we're supposed to sign with him. He didn't put no money in my pocket. He didn't pay for one session when we was in Dallas or Houston or St. Louis. We're opening up for you, bro. We are not part of your company, bro. Rest in peace. We're not part of your company, bro. We didn't sign on thing with you for you to jump in front and counterattack our deal with Violet Brown. We trying to make it, bro. We're not trying to just be on one label, man. He blocked us. He was cool with her, and I'm trying to keep a relationship with her on the music thing. I was there when Destiny Child got signed. I was there. I was in that same boat. Our group was supposed to get signed too. in Houston. Come on, man. I knew everybody at Sony, everybody at Virgin, everybody at Universal. I knew everybody at BMG, Big Billy Bowes. Yeah, I knew a lot of folks, man. Michael Irwin. Uh-huh. Could name some names too, bro. Clive Davis. He got my tape. He heard me say, talking about I should sing more on a rap album. Little did we know that everybody was gonna be start singing on the rap song. I was like, that's not, we can't, I just sing the hook, man, and no, they rap. They wanted more singing. Clive Davis said he wanted more. He wanted to hear more singing. Wanted me to sing more songs, more on the cut. Same thing. Ernie Phillips said the same thing. Well, through someone else telling them, hey, deSz'e's the only one on stage that's really exciting. He's the one that's dancing. He's dancing and prancing. Don't stop the music, boy. Here we are with Ernie Phillips of A&M Records. All the money in the world. Asking us what can he do for us. We fumbled the ball on that one. He's behind Birdman, Cash Money, Manny Fresh, Gregory D. Remember that. Lil Wayne, all of them, they wouldn't be there if it wasn't for Ernie Phillips. Golly. We missed a chance of a lifetime. If he let them do what they do, and all they had to do is bring your product, and he'll put the money behind your product. If the people around him say, yeah, that's good, we go in with that. Well, there you go. So I'm out of here, man. We did the bonus SPSS. Yes. Got another bonus in FY. One to grow on. We out of here, man. Doing it. Yeah. Nature in the way. Are you in the way of nature? Either or. They were here in this lot before you were. So they come back. Yeah, it'll be a possum, snake, lizard, roaches, rats, wood rats, owls, raccoons, all that can come at any time. Because they used to live here. We just put this slab up in these buildings. But they come back every once in a while. This is where they always roam. They had their babies here. So you can't knock the animals or the insects. They've been here. Them ants, them dudes there, they on a whole nother page. Whole nother page, natural. It's just nature. They can form a posse and mess you up. Whole flock of bees. You go. Yellow jackets, wasp, birds, dogs. There's a whole bunch of stuff that can take you out. So watch out, man. Nature, man. Nature. Yeah, we did it in the way. But are you in the way of nature? We'll talk to y'all in a minute. Be back on 5 o'clock in the morning. 5 o'clock in the evening, Central Standard Time is deSz'e. Scrap TV, man. We did it again, bro. And that was called Nature. That was called Nature. I might redo this one. I like this one. I like this one. At least I'm taking the score out and then putting it back together and doing it how it's supposed to go. Yeah. Some things are not right. Hey, I'm here to talk in a minute. Haircut tomorrow. Thanks.